Hi guys, and welcome back to Mondays with Lisa. I hope you guys are having an awesome Memorial weekend celebrating with your family. I want to give a big shout out to my cousin Tony, who was a U.S. Marine for the United States. So shout out to you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your time. Thank you for loving our country. So today we're gonna do some awesome oatmeal easy cookies. They are oatmeal, raisin, pecan, and banana cookies. Super easy, simple to make, and delicious. So stay tuned and learn how to make them.
You're going to need 2 cups of roasted pecans, 2 sticks of unsalted butter, 1 cup of dark brown sugar, 1 cup of regular sugar, 3 room temperature eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1½ cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 3 cups of old-fashioned oatmeal, 1 cup of raisins, 1 whole banana.
So let me bring you guys down so you can see how we're gonna make these delicious oatmeal cookies. We're going to start by preheating our oven to 350 degrees and roasting 2 cups of pecans. If you bought the half ones, bake them for 5 minutes. If you bought the pieces, bake them for about 3 to 4 minutes. Spread them out in your baking sheets so they can all evenly roast. While our pecans are in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and start with our wet ingredients. So you're going to need 2 sticks of unsalted butter, and make sure they are at room temperature, because if not, they're not gonna melt creamy. So if you see, mine is room temperature. So you're gonna stick 2 of them in your bowl. Okay, and we're going to start creaming the butter. Once the butter is all creamy, we're going to add 1 cup of regular sugar, and 1 cup of dark brown sugar. And we're just gonna let this mix. Make sure that you are scraping down the sides and your paddle when you are mixing the butter and the sugar. Put it to mix one more time. Now that it's all mixed, we're gonna add 3 eggs, 1 at a time. Make sure you scrape your sides again, because as you see, the sides are not mixing in with our batter and our eggs. Now that our butter and our sugar is all mixed in, we're going to add our vanilla extract. It's 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. All right, it's all done. Now let's get our dry ingredients ready. After your pecans have came out the oven and have cooled down, we're gonna go ahead and chop them and get them ready for our dry ingredients. Let's go ahead and set our pecans aside, and we will get started on our dry ingredients. So for our dry ingredients, we're going to Swift 1½ cups of flour. Just pour it in there. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, we're gonna pour that in there. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to mix it in here, get it all mixed in together. And those are our dry ingredients. Now we're going to mix in our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients together. So I have my bowl here. I'm just gonna take it all out and just mix them together. Once your wet and dry ingredients are all mixed in, it should look like this. Kind of like peanut butter. Okay, now we're going to add our oatmeal. So it's 3 cups of oatmeal, and we are going to mix it in. It kind of looks like crunchy peanut butter now, okay? We're going to go ahead and add our raisins, not all of them. We're going to add probably about 1 cup or 3/4 of a cup because I want some for the top to decorate. Also going to add 1 banana. If you do not want to add the banana, let's say your family doesn't like banana, then go ahead and add an extra 1/2 cup of raisins. So in total, it would be 1.5 cups of raisins. So I'm just going to cut it and cut it in 4s and just cut the pieces. Mix in all the banana with your oatmeal and your raisins, and then we're going to add our pecans. Here we have 2 cups of pecans. I'm not going to add the whole 2 cups. I'm only going to add about 1.5 cups. I'm going to leave some at the end for decoration. That looks about good, and I'm going to mix them in. It is all mixed in. We have our banana, our raisin, our oatmeal, everything in here is super yummy. So now it's time to scoop it out. I am using a 1.5 tablespoon scoop. They don't have to be perfect. This is how mine looks. And I'm just going to place them in our cookie sheet with parchment paper. Now that we have them all on our baking sheet, I'm going to put some raisins on top and some pecans. So just like that. Because I want them to be seen in my cookies. So about a raisin for each, and then a pecan for each. So because I used banana in my recipe, my cookies came out a little smaller than what I wanted them to. I want my customers to get some big, yummy cookies. So I'm going to use my big cookie scoop for the next batch. If you are not planning to use banana in your recipe, your regular 1.5 tablespoon of cookie scoop is going to be perfect. If you decide to use the banana, then use the big cookie scoop so those cookies can be big. My big cookies have now came out the oven. Look how yummy that looks. I baked them at 335 for 18 minutes. This is my big cookie, this is my small cookie. This one was with 1.5 tablespoon scoop, and I baked these for 13 minutes at 350. This was with the big ice cream scoop, and I baked this one at 335 for 18 minutes. Look at the back of it. Can't wait to try them. These are delicious. With a cup of cold milk, they would be amazing. Thank you guys for watching my channel. Thank you for staying tuned. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and give it a big thumbs up. Thank you. See you guys later.